It's definitely been a wild 24 hours, wild series of ups and downs. We had some violent downs kind of earlier on yesterday. Nice bounce back and return to structure for SHIB later in the day as we had the voting and a passing of the funding bill to conclude the government shutdown. So that's all looking good. And now it's a question again of where are we headed to next. We want to talk about some fundamental things that continue to look good for SHIB, even as we've gone through this chop. Do want to actually mention something about a partnership that was announced as well. A viewer had a question about this. So if you guys are new or haven't already, show your support for the channel down below. Hit that subscribe button, that bell. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So SHIB right now is at 5098, we'll call it. Yesterday morning was very strange. For those that missed the hourly candles, this is what they looked like. They were big, they were red, they were ugly. Every single one of them, 1.25% or larger of those three. Now, we did reach some stability. We've had some nice bounce back. We've seen a little light volatility earlier on today. Now, we haven't gotten to those candles that caused the drop yesterday. Right now, it's about 6:55 a.m. Central Standard Time. So we'll see what the overwhelming trend is going to be today. Hopefully, it is rally. Hopefully everybody is starting to realize that, hey, this is good news because now we can get back to what we were doing. We were talking about ETFs. We were talking about rate cuts. We were talking about the Clarity Act. We were talking about crypto embrace. There's a lot of things that were big, loud, exciting news that basically just kind of got put on the back burner for 45 days or whatever it was, 44 days. So now, again, it's kind of business as usual. We're back to that. And maybe this is something that can give a little bit of life and a little bit of push in the crypto market. Like we were talking about in terms of SHIB, we're still building this inverse head and shoulders. Hopefully we can get this push out of here. It's going to be very heavily on what the rest are heavy. It's going to be very heavily reliant, if I could speak, on what the rest of the market is going to do. BTC just kind of floating mid-structure right now. This big descending wedge we were talking about needs some sort of move there. But I will say it's nice to see that BTC dominance is continuing to test a downside here, which is showing us just a little bit of confidence in altcoins. Not overwhelming, exciting boom or anything like that. But it is very promising nonetheless. At the same time, what we're also seeing is on the SHIB ETH chart, although we've come down, we are retesting structurally that 50 and that 20-day moving average, which, could in fact be an important bounce point for SHIB. If we are going to make a bigger extension, we could potentially bounce off of this and try to target our 100-day again. Would not be surprising at all. We've done these sorts of things before. So we'll just have to watch and wait and see what happens. SHIB holders continue to rise. 1.552 million holders. So that's a new all-time high yet again. And I think the most important thing throughout all of this is if we look at market-wide, open interest is down, and it continues to remain down. Sometimes when you get flat for extended periods of time, you start to see people want to do too much, and they try to push, and then you see open interest rise, and then we get into times like we were at in the summer, where open interest was at insanely high levels, the exact thing that caused these major liquidation events in the market. That's not happening. We're seeing a lot of spot volume. We're seeing a lot of spot accumulation. And that's really how the market can take the next leg. Now, I'm not saying that's today or tomorrow or anything like that, but these are the important signs that we need to see if we are going to make sustainable progress in the market. So we'll obviously watch and wait and see what happens there. Now, a viewer asked me about this, and I just wanted to put my 2 cents in here on this. So Shiba Inu partners with Unity nodes to expand SHIB utility in the telecom sector. So according to the ShibX account, the partnership enables Shiba Inu holders to use SHIB for purchasing nodes and licenses through Shiba Inu branded payment gateway. Purchasers receive branded SHIB NFTs tradable on secondary markets, which Unity said could enhance Shiba Inu's visibility. Additionally, users gain 5% bonus on Unity licenses per node, meaning that 210 licenses per node instead of the standard 200. Unity also allows licensed operators to receive network rewards directly in SHIB, creating a direct earning mechanism for the token. I do like that. I like passive yield. I've talked about that many times before. So the Unity network operates across multiple countries, verifying telecom performance through various node types, including validation and Earth nodes. Users make verification calls via the Unity app, which are all results in logged on-chain proof of service system accessible to the telecom carriers through API. Participants can earn cryptocurrency by rewards by running Unity licenses, and Shiba Inu holders now form a part of this ecosystem. So it is very interesting. Me personally, it's something I'm not getting super jazzed up about. I'm not getting, bent out of shape or crazy excited or anything like that. Again, I still have some hesitance when it comes to the SHIB ecosystem. Why is that? So I've talked about this before. There's a lot going on here. All right. I actually haven't been to the shib.io website in a long time. There is a lot of things on here. And yes, I know there's a lot of pieces to the SHIB ecosystem. For example, identity, the game, Shiba Inu game, NFTs, the metaverse, right? And it's like we talked about, there's a lot of different things, and it's very possible that they went too big too fast. But I will say, I am impressed by the commitment to the vision, and that they continue to push and push and push and keep trying to make it work. And excuse me, I still hold my bone. I still hold out hope that at some point when DeFi activity really does kick off, you can see the ecosystem boom. Right now, again, I'm just, excuse me, wow. I'm just waiting for it to kind of all come together. But it is progress nonetheless. It's progress. And that's exactly what you want to see right now. So that's kind of my thoughts on that. I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.